I'm gonna bet people already said this just in case. Did you hear that Activision Blizzard randomly brought on James Corden to do some weird internal meeting? I actually totally forgot about this. Yes. So apparently Bobby Kotick and James Corden are buddies, which that sounds about right. That tracks. Two awful people are of course going to be good friends here, I guess. Bobby Kotick, more legitimately evil than James Corden. James Corden's biggest sin is just being extremely annoying and not entertaining. But still, I think he's so bad at everything he aims to do that it kind of tiptoes into the realm of being evil. Apparently, they had an internal meeting. They brought James Corden out in order to speak at it, and a potential return of Guitar Hero got brought up. I don't think there's any footage of this meeting, but man, I would love to see it. I would love to know what this meeting looked like. James Corden cracking the worst fucking jokes, doing carpool karaoke with a Guitar Hero guitar in his hand or some shit. I want to know what this went. I want to know how this went down. Is sucralose better than sugar or just as bad? I'm actually not sure. That's a good question. I would imagine probably worse than just normal sugar. Would be my guess, but I'm not knowledgeable enough on sucralose. All I know is the scary headlines from the past, which have started to be poked holes in. Oh, it's super sweet. No worries at all, Nicole. Hope you had a great birthday. Are you taking part in the ring cam contest to prove aliens are real? No, but I do know about it. Ring could give you $1 million for video of aliens this Halloween. It's a cool gimmick. Not gonna happen. And no, Koi, I never actually fully looked into it when it was happening. Which is super hype. I think that's great. It's going to lead to a lot of people trying to fraudulently submit evidence, but it'll still be cool. Do you see the Lord Miles stuff? Oh yeah, we can talk about that in just a second. I gotta pee really bad, so give me just 1 minute. True, Luke, that's probably exactly why I was there. I'll be right back. You seen that Sony is charging an extra $50 for a vertical stand on the new PlayStation 5 Slim? I bet it looks really cool though. Let's see. Want to stand the PS5 Slim vertically, it'll cost you $30 bucks. Nice. The optional Blu-ray drive for the digital version costs 80 bucks. Didn't know that. Cool. You have a favorite MMO? City Heroes. It's also my favorite game ever made. And thanks, Ramen. I am going to play Lords of the Fallen, but it won't be when it releases, because it comes out tomorrow. Unless they're doing a midnight release, then I'll play it tonight. Here, let me check. Because if it's a midnight release, I'll play it tonight. No, it's tomorrow at midnight. I thought, okay. Comes out on Friday, October 13th, but they're doing a midnight release for tomorrow. You have a favorite Souls game? Either Elden Ring or Bloodborne. Never get notifications for YouTube. This one's my fault. I forgot that YouTube only gives you a certain amount per day. And this one exceeded that, so it's not sending out a notification. That one's on me. But all the other times it doesn't. That's just because YouTube has no actual systems in place for live streaming and letting people know who's live. But this one was my fault. Can't blame YouTube here. You hear about the guy who stalked a woman from his personal plane and threw tomatoes at her from the air? What? New York man pleads not guilty to stalking woman by plane for 4 years. Authorities also allege Michael Arnold threw tomatoes from the plane as he flew low over the village where the woman lived. What? This is like a Looney Tunes plot. A New York man has pleaded not guilty. Michael Arnold, 65, was arraigned in southern Vermont. Arnold had been stalking in Schuylerville, New York, for approximately 4 years, an FBI agent said. A stalking order was in place banning him from flying. New York authorities say Arnold was spotted flying low over the village of Schuylerville and at one point was observed throwing tomatoes from the plane, according to the investigating officer in Vermont. Wow. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the membership, Ricardo. And yeah, I think Epic removing trading from Rocket League is just remarkably stupid. I think it's super, super dumb. And I don't really know, Guillermo. There's really no game that pops into my mind that I like and everyone else didn't. I still have the Pokemon cards, they're just hanging over here now. I just moved them when I put the claw machine in. It's pronounced Skylar. The dude literally flew over my house. You're lucky he didn't rain tomatoes down on you. Wow. Well, at least they got him. I bet those tomatoes would have fucking hurt, though. I'm assuming they didn't hit her, right? If they did, that would have been very painful. That shit would have been raining down like cannonballs. And it didn't say, I don't think, unless I missed it. I'm very hyped for Alan Wake 2, yeah. Wouldn't it just splat? Well, yeah, but it still hurt. It's coming from a fucking plane. That's gonna have a ton of velocity. Yeah, I will be playing Lords of the Fallen. Just won't be this week. We're going on a trip, so I won't be home to play it. What made him even have that idea? He's just a crazy person, I guess. He's a stalker. He's not exactly of sound mind and body. Do you like horror? Yeah, but not because I find it scary. It's just usually entertainingly bad. And now there's really nothing on YouTube for horror that I think's like super good. Not like movies, that is, I mean. Hear about the neighborhood in Colorado that got ransacked by 50 cows? I did not. Godspeed, though. Thanks for the membership, Laser. Will the claw machine be working soon? As soon as we get the YouTube API access. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? It's a great question. I'm not sure. I grew up on, like, Godzilla versus, like, Rodan and shit. And I used to really like the Rodan fight. But I haven't rewatched it in a long time, so it might be bad now.